How many of you have seen the movie Finding Nemo? I'm sure a lot of you have. It's been really popular. Does anyone remember what natural ocean occurrence the sea turtles use to move from one place to another? It is an acronym. It happens down in Australia. Yes, it is the EAC, or East Australian Current. They use this to help them migrate back and forth from place to place. Today we're going to learn a little bit more about sea turtle migration and conservation. So when waters begin to get a little bit too cold for the sea turtles, they will migrate to areas where the water is warmer and more habitable for them. The turtles will almost always travel back to the same location where they were hatched to breed with other turtles and lay their own eggs. Can any of you think of any other animals that migrate when it gets cold? We have a few here in Texas. Yes, so birds, butterflies, bats, and even sharks will migrate to warmer places. When baby sea turtles hatch and make their way from the beach into the water, they immediately head for the deeper ocean where they're less likely to run into predators. Once they reach the deeper water, they'll search for floating mats of seaweed where they can eat and hide from larger fish. A sea turtle's predators include crabs, raccoons, dolphins, birds, bigger fish, and barracuda. That's a lot of things for them to watch out for. As the turtles grow, some of them will be caught by researchers. These turtles will be tagged with a small satellite device that will help tell the scientists where the sea turtles travel. With this information, the researchers are able to hypothesize about the turtles' behavior and why they're in specific areas. Often the researchers catch the turtles during a cold snap when they enter brumation, which is kind of like hibernation, but it's the reptile version. If the cold comes on quickly and the turtles aren't prepared for it, they will become slow and float at the top of the water where they're more likely to run into danger. This is known as cold stunning, and this is a great time for the researchers to look for them. They will rescue them, rehabilitate them for a few weeks, and then they will tag them before they set them loose. We are actually going to have a chance to get to know some of these turtles and make our own scientific guesses as to the behavior and movements of the turtles. Everyone's going to be assigned their own turtle, and they get to do a report on them. While scientists are still not entirely sure how turtles and other animals that migrate know where to go, they have hypothesized that they have a sort of internal compass composing of a crystalline structure within their brains. It works with the magnetic lines that naturally occur within our planet. So now we're going to watch this video together. Please pay a special attention to it as it's going to cover different kinds of turtles and the different behaviors that you will see in the different species. Make sure that you take notes over each of those different species. They need to be as detailed as possible. So then the students will watch the video, take their notes. Now that we know the different types of turtles, now that we know that different types of sea turtles will display different behaviors, please keep in mind that the sea turtle you are assigned might visit different areas for different reasons. It may differ from other sea turtle species. Keep in mind that there are lots of things that may cause a turtle to change their behavior, such as interruption by fishermen.